fuck's sake.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the film show.
It's been a while.
Aye,
It
has been. We missed a week.
We did.
Because of reasons.
Because of life.
Aye. This is the film show, the Scottish film podcast, recorded in a garage where the rest of the internet can't hear us talk about how shit Hobbit 2 is.
Yep. We didn't do one last week because life isn't brought to you by squarespace.com.
But we started.
And neither is this
No, that's
podcast.
it either.
We started our ghost hunt Saturday night and finished on Wednesday morning, so that's
Yep.
why we missed it.
Well, unfortunately,
We did actually
had
do
to
a
skip
ghost
week
hunt. That's the
because
best part.
we had to go back and get Chris from out of the ghost cupboard.
Yep.
So, yep.
I just put it on record that everyone in my house shat themselves at one point.
We did, and it was amazing.
We thought we seen a ghost, and then we thought we heard a ghost.
Thought a ghost opened 3 doors at one time.
I wish we hadn't debunked it because that was the most
was just the
incredible
wind.
thing I'd ever seen.
But just like,
it
just like, sorry, my voice broke there because I'm 12. Just like the incredible Zach Bagans.
Fuck man, that show's amazing.
We debunked the claims.
We went on a ghost adventure.
You might say. I'm going to put this in here so I can eat my pot noodle that I got.
When I was 6, I seen a ghost, so for the rest of my life, I went to the gym and filmed Ghost Adventures.
So I listened to Avenged Sevenfold and went to Edinburgh.
American Asco's got a head chopped off.
Like, the only thing is that Netflix has like the Ghost Adventures collection.
How that isn't in it's
They're
astounding.
probably better watching that because it'll be all the good ones.
These are like shit ones.
Those ones where they don't get stuff. Cause,
Aye. Because it's real.
Aye.
It's not.
Have you seen it? Have you seen the Edinburgh one?
Aye.
And like the Teddy moves and all that?
Aye.
It's quality.
It's quite good.
Shoe.
I feel like it probably isn't, but it's like still pretty entertaining.
Well,
it's
no-
good. It's
Well,
good.
like,
Nobody's
neither's
proved it,
reality
hasn't it?
TV and folk watch
Aye,
that.
like it's,
So
it's good TV. It's good shit. So's wrestling.
We watched Survivor
What
series.
he did. Holy shit.
And I'm a Celebrity's on.
Nope.
I'm a celebrity. It doesn't matter.
Aye, it does.
It doesn't. It's terrible.
I'm a Celebrity. Sting debuted at Survivor series.
Aye. It's amazing.
Sting's Bush Tucker trial was that he.
Had to battle Triple H in front of like 20,000 folk.
Aye.
It was really good.
Aye.
What do you want to? What do you want to hot dive into?
The next series and
Aye.
a series of unfortunate events.
Cue the music.
I think I'm kind of quiet, by the way. If you want to.
Cue that hot ass music, Stephen.
Yeah.
That look better.
Yep.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
That's me testing the mic there.
Yep. Can you not do that, please? It's peeking on the thing.
Can you do the sound, the cue then? Sound cue?
Depends. Can I do it in an R&B slow jam?
Uh-huh.
If you want.
I need a bass.
Oh, fuck.
No, it
That
was
was-
slower than
that
that. That's a rave.
That was like body lotion.
That is at least a Herbal Essences advert right there. Yeah, girl. We're coming in hot right now. We got a series of movies.
My man.
Start with Cena Weaver. We ending hot right now at Lara Croft. Tomb Raider.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
That's so a series of unfortunate events is the segment where we
Watch a shite film that turns out to be good, and then link it to another shite film that turns out to be good.
apart from this week.
And last week.
So as always, we'll do a rundown of where we started and how we ended up here. So we started with See No Evil, the fantastic horror movie that is See No Evil. And then we
Crocodile
got to
Hunter.
Crocodile Hunter, Collision Course. And then it was...
Was it the Marine?
I feel like it was the Marine Eye.
It must have been the Marine.
And then it was...
It's kind of hard. What did you like the Marine to?
1408.
1408.
1408. And then Street Fighter.
Deep Rising.
Deep Rising, and then this.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, aye, Deep Rising, and then Lara Croft Tomb Raider, :2, Cradle of Life, this movie. What did you guys think of? Chris, what did you think of it? Lara Croft Tomb Raider, :2, The Cradle of Life.
Well, I watched the first one to warm myself up, and then I watched the second one.
Right, so tell us all about that.
All about the first one.
All about, yep.
Well, the first one,
Fuck.
the first one, she fights a robot that she created for a wee bit. And
That's
then,
good.
I remember that bit.
I
And
remember
then-
that bit. And
and
it had
then-
like new metal music playing.
Then she's got, like-
Prodigy or something.
She's got half a triangle with young James Bond, and then she has to go find the other
Aye.
half and
That guy for Game of Thrones is there.
rewind time to have a chat with her dad, and then battle somebody, and
Yep.
then that's it.
I remember someone getting crushed in like the mad like,
Aye, Daniel
like
Craig.
planetary thing, and
Aye.
it just looked horrendous. It looked really horrible.
Well, the second one has monsters in it.
It does.
Right, so
you can talk about that. I mean,
Yeah, that was
fuck this-
bizarre.
Fuck that movie, man. It was terrible.
Lara Croft 2, The Cradle of Life, picks up, I'm assuming, exactly where the last one left off.
Does it? Is it no? I don't know. It's just weird. Like, there's no relation to the first one at all.
Nah, there's not. And it's basically they go looking for Pandora's box. It's like the idea.
I don't really have a problem with it not linking to the first one though, because I like
No,
that.
not
kinda,
that, not
I
that.
like that kind of Indiana Jones type. Here's just another thing this guy done.
Aye, but like Indiana Jones does it well.
Aye.
That's
the first Tomb Raider's serviceable. The second one is fucking garbage.
That's not as good.
Terrible.
When they fight hundreds of folk when they faces
I was miserable watching it.
Aye, I was.
on the eyes or something.
That's been the worst one I've watched so far. That's just worse than Deep Rising.
See the end. See the last 15 minutes of Deep Rising.
Aye, it's quality.
Pretty good.
Aye.
Shoot somebody in the face, go on a jet ski, and then end up in Jurassic World trailer on Friday.
But you know, I didn't like this movie at all.
No, it was pretty bad.
It was really bad.
See the
worst
kinda,
bit. The worst bit has to be when they're in China, right? Because I just laughed at this bit. They're in China, and well, one of the main problems with I'm taking the thing at the talking pure region, right?
Right.
The main thing about that I hated about this movie was the fact that fucking Gerard Butler's in it.
And Jared Butler's an alright actor.
No, I hate Gerard
If
Butler.
you saw
Aye.
Law Abiding Citizen's pretty good.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's a good movie.
That guy was quick to drop his Scottish heritage from everything. He just talks in an American accent now. It's no nice. It's no nice, right? But aye, he's in it and he plays like the good guy,
The
bad
anti-hero.
guy. Aye, he plays like fake Wolverine. And but there's a bit when they get to China, and they're like, "How are we going to get there?" And she's like, "We're going to drive on these motorbikes." And he's like, "Can I do that?" The Yakuza or whatever it is has eyes on all the roads, and she's like, "No one road," and it just cuts to her driving down the Great Wall of China. What? Like, how do you what?
That should have been what that full movie was like. It was just dumb as fuck.
Aye.
But it just wasn't.
Tried to take it so
was
seriously.
just like, it was a train wreck. Like it actually
Aye, like,
was actually
I
a
don't
total
see
train
apart
wreck.
from
the
that.
worst-
I don't remember like much else.
Aye, it was just-
The worst part of it is where the fight scene at the end, where like she's upside down and he's not, and they're still fighting, and it's weird. Remember?
Aye, and then she just kills Gerard Butler. Spoilers. She just shoots him.
Aye, because they build up this relationship, and then right at the end, Gerard Butler's like kidding on. By the way, she just kills him. That's it. All right, no bother.
I don't know, man. And there's like actual monsters in it, and like Tomb Raider toes the line. Like it always kind of toes the line between like is it just real like Indiana Jones or is it like magic?
Oh, it's fucking magic.
But
Oh, some of the stuff that happens in those games is
aye, but like the first movie isn't really like
aye, like fighting Anubis and stuff
Aye.
like that. It's amazing.
they should have put a T-Rex in this movie. But you know, this movie was bad. It was just bad. I don't really know what else to say other than it's bad. It was bad.
I just
Like-
kind of want to link it and move on.
Aye, like the way we've went
You don't
through-
want to link this movie.
the way we've went
Don't
through
like
this
this
is like
movie.
most of these movies we shouldn't have enjoyed as much as we did. So it's not like we're being overly harsh.
Aye.
It's just this was like just awful.
If
It was
you,
like
if
the
you,
main problem.
if you remember how unexcited Joe and Stephen were about Street Fighter and coming out
It was
loving
like
it.
amazing. I'm pretty sure I hadn't seen it before.
I've
I think that was
seen
I'd
it
seen
about
like
9
a
times.
six of
I
it.
had in my mind that I'd saw it before, and then as I watched it, I was like, I don't remember any of this.
No, because you've seen the pure gash
Oh shit, man!
straight to DVD one with Oz for.
Oz for American Pie and like some girl for Smallville.
Is that a TV series?
No, it was like a straight to DVD, like
Right.
Street Fighter
The
movie.
Legend of Chun-Li.
Aye.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah. Right, get it link. Get that
Um,
hot ass link.
I'm going to eat some more of my pot noodle while you go through this. I think I pegged it last week, didn't I? And I'm so unhappy at what we're going to have to
Oh,
watch.
no.
Chris,
What?
So just...
Get
I thi-
IMDb up.
Chris, are you familiar with the German director Uwe Boll?
No.
Right. Well,
Does he do Tomb Raider too?
Uwe Boll is he's known for making the straight to DVD movies based off of video game.
Aye, but it's
Right.
not... It's
Franchises?
Not just like...
Okay.
It's not just that, they're also fucking garbage.
Right,
Like,
okay.
Everything he's ever made is the worst shit.
Okay.
And he's
So-
also known for making his profit out of, well, basically tax fraud. It's like he makes all his money and pays all of it because of how the film industry works in Germany. He makes all of his money off of like the tax rebate he gets on like making these movies.
Alright, okay.
And he's also known for challenging reviewers that give his movies shit reviews to boxing matches and beating the shit out of them, which he's done on several occasions. So
You've got no Wi-Fi by the way.
I feel you should
shit.
you should go through how it links and then go through a brief history of Uwe Boll's previous works.
I don't have any Wi-Fi.
Before you...
Wi-Fi in your phone.
Oh, it's plugged in. It'll
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 interfere
interfere.
like mad. How did it link then?
It was a German actor. I can't remember his name, to be perfectly honest with you, but he plays one of the main characters in Uwe Boll's adaptation of Far Cry.
You were a fucking dick. We watched this when it came out.
I didn't.
I watched it with somebody.
It was
As
not
in,
me.
as in Far Cry the game.
Aye.
Yes.
There's a film.
Yes.
Yep. Straight to DVD.
It is bad.
So
Now,
get
I
an
can give you a
IMDb
rundown.
rating?
I can give probably maybe not. I can give you a rundown of some of Uwe Boll's.
Aye.
Um,
You can do
Go.
that while I quickly
In
finish
movies.
this pot noodle.
When you go.
he made the Christian Slater masterpiece Alone in the Dark. The Burt Reynolds helmed In the Name of the King, A Dungeon Siege Tale.
Oh, fuck.
And the sequel. He made the Blood Rain movie.
I've seen one of them and I can't remember what.
What else did they make? House
There's
of
a
the Dead.
There's a third one as well. Oh, no.
House of the Dead, yep.
How does he get the rights for this?
No one else has them.
'Cause who the
so
fuck else is making an Alone in the Dark film?
I don't really know. I can't
I remember
pick out anything else.
Alone in the Dark was on TV once, and I was like, I didn't realise there was a film of this. Maybe the games are based off this film. It's probably pretty good. I should watch it. And I don't remember much else of what happened that night.
So you guys are watching Far Cry for next week.
Do you know what? I'm pretty sure I came across Far Cry on IMDb, just a random search this week,
Aye.
thinking that surely that's not Far Cry.
I've seen that movie and it's horrendous. Like, it is awful.
Will we move on?
Please.
Yeah, dick.
Arsehole.
Haha.
Arsehole.
That's what you get for making me watch fucking Tomb Raider.
Prick.
I watched films.
Right,
Aye.
Chris, tell me your films that you watched. Because me and Joe have to eat some food.
I know, I'm still powering through this Bombay bad boy for it now.
Right. I've been keeping up to date with the UK time of The Flash. If anyone else has.
What's it up to here?
Eh, 3 or 4.
Right.
4 falls out tonight.
Yeah. Well, I've caught up fully on it, like
Right.
for America, so I just discuss what you're at and I can
I
retort.
thought the first episode was quite cheesy and quite fast paced, like too fast paced. But now I
Aye.
quite like the
Well,
way it's going.
I saw the pilot. I don't know if the first episode and the pilot were the same. My dad said it was similar enough that he didn't notice, so there wasn't much point me
Right.
watching it. So, it was good. Like, they just fitted in what needed to be fit in, really.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch. I kind of need to watch the second season of Arrow and then watch the third season the same time as this is going on.
Aye, like the third season's where it links.
Yeah.
And they like intertwine with each other.
Uh-huh.
There's like a team up episode coming pretty soon,
Right.
I think. So
No, I'm quite enjoying it. If people like superhero films and can't be bothered going to the cinema, I'd rather watch it on
have you
TV.
saw Wentworth Miller yet for Prison Break?
Aye, he was in the
Captain
last
Cole?
episode. Aye. See, if you'd have spoiled me for that, I'd probably kicked your head in right now. If you'd have spoiled me for that, because when he came on screen, I was like, "Look who's lost weight."
Look who's acting again.
Look who's not just wearing jumpers all the time.
look who tried to have a director career and it didn't really turn out well.
Look at my muscles.
Yeah, that get delayed till February.
That's because it's meant to be like
Is it,
horse shit.
is it not out yet? We
No.
need to all watch that together.
It
went
was
to-
meant to
went
come out at the end
it
of
went
August.
to Sundance. Everyone was like, "This is
And
bullshit."
we talked
Aye.
about it on this.
Aye.
Like whenever that was, just folk were outraged at how terrible it is.
It was pretty bad. So I've been watching The Flash. I finished season 2 of VGHS. Quite a good ending. I thought the law was very funny in the last episode.
I don't remember it. I just.
when he's like gets offered to be a part of the other team, and
Oh,
he was
right,
like,
aye.
"I am definitely not staying with this team, but definitely not staying with you because I'm staying here, and I'll go with you." So, like he just done that for like 5 minutes.
Is that worth watching?
Aye.
I just finished season 3.
I feel we should talk about TV a bit more in this show because, like, especially recently, I've been watching so much TV shows, and like we usually are just like, fuck TV, but like some really good TV shows.
I watched
To talk about pornos, then we would really be talking about fuck TV.
I watched New Year's Eve.
Why?
I don't know.
I've not seen that movie, but I have seen Valentine's Day, which is like its predecessor.
Pretty sure I was with you. I don't know how that happened.
We
But
went to see that in a cinema with girls.
yep.
New Year's Eve is the family version of Pulp Fiction.
I
Tunnels
remember.
of stuff that just links.
To be fair, I remember that Valentine's Day movie actually being kind of funny. So
That's because
This
like,
wasn't that funny.
Taylor Swift was in it, and she was actually like really good in it.
This had a story of Aston Kutcher and the woman for Glee trapped in an elevator singing to each other. I had with John Bon Jovi and the woman from half of Seth Rogen's films.
Katherine Heigl.
The one that's in The Ugly Truth.
Katherine Heigl.
Right. They two in a
The
love-hate
one for Knocked Up?
relationship. Aye.
Aye.
They had them in a love-hate relationship because he was an ultra singer and she was ultra not. And they'd got drifted apart. So that was pretty boring. They had the Colombian woman from Modern Family being very funny. They had Robert De Niro like having 6 hours to live and wanting to see the Christmas lights getting turned on in New York. And they had Sarah Jessica Parker losing touch with her daughter. And
Being a horse.
that was pretty much. And that was it. That was that film. Just, this is what's happening today. No story, just, this is what's happening today. No. So it wasn't that good.
Nah, I wouldn't expect it to be.
Oh, there was also 2 couples. One of the dads was Hugo Stieglitz from Inglourious Bastards.
I believe you mean Christoph Waltz.
And they were in a race to have the first baby of the new year because they get 25 grand for some reason. Apparently hospitals give out 25 grand to the first baby born that year.
That sounds fake and made up.
It was. And then at the end of it, one of them lied and said that the baby was born after theirs because they felt bad and they had a New Year's resolution. And they were like, "Oh, family means more than money." It's like, well, you could spend that money on your newly born daughter, but alright, it's not my business to judge. I'm going to stop talking about that film now because it was bad.
Yep.
I'm deep in thought figuring out if this buffalo wings flavoured popcorn is nice or not.
Would you like to try some more?
Yeah.
I think I like it.
I watched Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back for the first time.
My internet just cut back in.
Why did the Bing just open on your
I
laptop?
don't know. Sometimes it opens Bing. Sometimes it opens Go.Microsoft. I don't know.
Get on Ask Jeeves. Best Flash game websites.
Minicup.com.
Actiongames.com.
Funnygames.biz.
Addictinggames.com.
Was it freeonlinegames.com was the best one they had? They just took everyone's shit, just put it on the website, and you could get on it in school without a proxy server.
Will I go back to my film?
Sorry.
I watched Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back for the first time.
It's good, at.
I enjoyed the first half of this movie and thought the second half was just the same humour, not that funny.
I really like that movie.
Up until the diamond heist was really funny. Then kind of after that, I fell asleep at the end, so I don't really know how it ended.
Will Ferrell was amazing in it.
Yes, he is really good.
As Deputy Will and Holly. Sorry, Marshal Will and Holly.
He was good, though.
I just seen the other day that they're bringing out Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back Monopoly.
Holly?
Aye.
I've played Monopoly in years.
I
we should have a Christmas fortified wine and Monopoly night.
Oh my god.
I have Simpsons Cluedo somewhere.
I've got Simpsons Monopoly somewhere and it's all credit cards.
I've got a Doctor.
Like, there's no money.
We'll be getting that.
You just have a wee machine.
I've got a Doctor Who game where you just run away for Dalek and it strangely makes sense. And you can touch a TARDIS and if you time travel, you'll at one.
Is blue raspberry
That sounds
fortified
that
wine
sounds
part of it?
That sounds better written than a lot of the new Doctor Who.
Pretty much.
Folks seem to hate that.
I watched.
It's not as bad as people make it out to be.
I watched a few episodes of Deadliest Warrior that I'd kind of not seen.
I've never watched that show.
I watched the Zombies versus Vampires episode, the final episode that was live on Spike, apparently, with a Scottish presenter.
I remember the really weird game they brought out that should have been alright, but it was made by the folk that I'm pretty sure made the Bellator game as well. So it was bullshit.
It was designed by the guy that designs like the Deadliest Warrior program.
Aye.
He works for like Alienware or something like that.
It's pretty fucking bad. He fucked up then.
You know what you guys should watch?
What?
The live special episodes of Ghost Hunters that they do that are live.
Aye, have you seen the one they do in the
Ghost
Stanley
Adventures.
Hotel?
I don't know. I've seen the one they do in Ireland,
Right?
and it's amazing. And then there's an episode as well where the Ghost Hunters, not Ghost Adventures, done Ireland, and they think they catch a leprechaun on the thermal imager.
Oof.
It's amazing.
What's the general consensus on Ghost Adventures? All jokes aside, like, is it bullshit?
Ghost Adventures,
it is.
Ghost Adventures is known more for being like, this is probably more real.
Aye.
Whereas Ghost Hunters is like, yo, this is fake as fuck.
Aye.
Oh, isn't it? They did see the live Ghost Hunters. You used to be able to like.
Seeing the live Ghost Hunters, there's one where like they cut in early and you can hear them planning what they're going to do.
There's in a live Ghost Hunters, you used to be able to like write in as they were doing stuff, and they'd receive like the blog.
Aye.
And they used to be like, "Here, I think I heard somebody saying hello," and they joined it back.
When
and
was it,
somebody's just cut in and went, "Hello." Like,
when was it? Like 2003 or something? Like, comment on our MySpace blog.
it was like
They got on the show.
2007.
No, it was like,
2007 to
yo,
2010.
hashtag us on Twitter, hashtag Ghost Hunters State Pen.
Hashtag TAPS. The Atlantic Paranormal Society.
Yeah.
They're called taps because they used to be plumbers.
Aye. And sometimes it cuts to them like fixing a pipe, but they're just like touching it and they're going, "Yeah, that's it."
Yep. Want to go hunt some ghosts?
Pretty much. I remember I watched them
Man's like, no, I want to plunge all this shit out of a toilet. Come on.
I watched them on
Gotta go
YouTube.
for
Like,
my son Nick.
I watched them on YouTube, like appearing on The View with like Whoopi Goldberg and it.
Aye.
And they were like, he was like, "I'm sick of the abuse I get." Like, he was like, 'cause apparently one of the live shows, he like put his keys on the table to see if they'd move, and he got hunters like abuse because folk thought they were like Mercedes, and they were like, "Why are you showing off that you're rich?" And then they like played back the thing, and it was like a Mini Cooper he had, and that was it. That was his part
He will be loaded, but
I know, but he still drives a Mini Cooper.
Anyway.
That was a Deadliest Warrior, bizarrely. What else did I
What
watch?
else did you watch?
X-Men Days of Future Past on Blu-ray.
It's good.
That's a good movie.
Deleted scenes.
I think we talked about this in the podcast
Deleted
before.
scenes.
I would done like a spoiler cast of it, I think.
Deleted scenes.
Good.
Hugh Jackman wins his Storm.
What?
Does he?
And they're
Really?
like, turns out we've been going out for the last 20 years. This has been happening.
Cool.
So, just a bit of info.
Sure.
Does anybody want a digestive?
I will take that one offer of a digestive.
Want a couple? Because this like tube of digestives is fucking big.
Sure. I would not object.
I also watched Guardians of the Galaxy yesterday. When it's
You want some, Chris?
Blu-ray released it. No
Cheers.
thanks.
I also watched Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, do you have it on Blu-ray?
I need to.
Nope.
I'm gonna buy that. Like, I'm gonna wait and buy it. and watch it.
Well, I'm gonna buy it when I have spare money to buy it.
I went to cinema to see it, and then I went to IMAX to see it, and now I've been in Blu-ray, and it's just so amazing every time.
Gets better.
It's so good. And last but not least, before we go to the creepy corner, I've been watching.
We're going to the creepy corner.
Aye, later on, Mel.
Aye,
that's what I'm saying. Like before, like I'm not gonna talk about it now.
That's not what you said, but
I've been watching I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
we're not talking about that.
And I've been watching the ITV After Show, Get Me Out of Here Now.
Nope.
Who do you think's gonna win?
What is the appeal of that show?
It's just funny.
Because I don't like it.
Is it that everyone on it is an arsehole?
Aye,
Because that kind of seems like
it's just Big Brother, but it's in the jungle.
I don't like Big Brother either. To be fair,
I don't like Big Brother. But like, see if you had something you're like, do I just do this show but do it in the jungle? Like that's what they've done. So
I fucking hate reality TV show because I'm a hipster.
right, that's me.
And the writer's strike. No, I need to plug in my laptop to charge it.
I'm going to need to send a text right now, so apologies if it comes up when the equipment.
Joe has work.
Again.
Work.
What a dick.
What? This is your work, mate.
Aye, this is what we do for a living. If you would like to,
come on, pay us some money.
aye, we won't make you pay for our podcast, but we'll make you pay back.
I'll give you some extra content.
Not again, Stephen.
So you done, aye? I can talk about what I watched.
Aye.
I watched some shit as well.
Well, I'm going first because you're sending a text to your work.
You're fucking work. Oh fuck, I watched that terrible movie, man. I forgot about that.
What was it?
Extraterrestrial.
Is it good?
Nope.
How?
Because
Right.
everything about it was shit.
Let's
Oh, I
start.
watched another one.
Let's start. What was
Did
it?
I talk about Nightcrawler 2 weeks ago?
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Nightcrawler
I really want to see that.
was so good.
See how sometimes you go through periods of just like you never make it to the cinema because of like where.
Joyce periods.
What an arsehole. Well, like, because
What a dick.
this show's the worst. Because of where we live, if you're going to the cinema, it has to be a kind of organised, like.
Day trip.
Yeah, he does it.
Aye, it has to be like a trip. What was it?
Said I does it.
Aye, like, yeah, it has to be like a kind of.
I was discussing this last night.
You can't just like pop out the house to the cinema, you know what I mean?
Aye.
Like, it's a drive, you have to kind of
You can even
get your shit together.
Or you have to get the bus.
Yep.
You can even go a menstrual cycle.
You're the worst, motherfucker. But the point of this was just that I've not seen Interstellar or Nightcrawler yet.
I've not seen Interstellar either.
Yeah, people are like saying that's no very good.
What?
Interstellar.
Folk are outraged by the sound mix. I don't know why. We should go watch it.
Christopher Nolan was like
We should
backing
put
it.
like funnels on our ears so we can hear it amazing.
Apparently it's so loud that you can't hear folk
Aye.
talk sometimes and that. Like,
Well, like Christopher Nolan was saying that, like, well, he came out and said that he backs it, but see, when I was reading the article, what he was saying, it was kind of like he was backing it because somebody told him to back it.
And
It was like, it makes sense because that's what the film sounds like, and that's how I said it was to sound, and that's it.
and like I try really hard to not.
And
Sorry.
I'll probably end up changing it like I did for the Dark Knight Rises Blu-ray 6 times, but aye.
I try so hard not to be snobby about like sound in films.
if it's shit, it's shit.
But
That
it's
doesn't
like,
make you, that
it's
doesn't make
like-
you snobby.
And like I'm more likely to pick up on it just because that's what I'm
Aye.
wired to do, kind of thing. Like, but fuck, it just pisses me off so much.
I've not seen
That's what I didn't want to say anything when I seen The Hobbit.
It's like so simple to just have mediocre sound in your movie and it just to be not like just
Aye.
normal.
Aye.
Like, see if it just works. Like,
Aye.
it's totally fine.
Aye.
It's nothing like the Godzilla helicopter theme.
That was a good film in terms of sound, but it was a crap film overall.
That helicopter coming in. It's like, holy shit.
We sat at the back of the cinema for that, and I was still like,
That's what I felt like, and when I was sitting watching The Hobbit 2, right? Because I was like, I kind of think this looks like shit, but I don't want to say anything. Because folk will just be like, oh, Stephen, you're an animation student, you're like...
Folks say that to me as well, as if like I'm not allowed to not like it because it's like famous.
Aye.
But it's like, I loved all the Lord of the Rings movies and the first Hobbit.
Aye.
You know what I mean? I'm not being a dick. Like,
Aye.
it just isn't very good.
I went to see that film with like 6 of my cousins or something like that, and we're sitting watching some of the fight scenes. Like, I'm not enjoying this.
Aye.
But I don't want to be like panned by 6 of my family members for saying something like that. I turned and then we went out. If they was like, that looked so shit.
Aye.
Like,
it's like me.
Folk are in denial. It's like the rose tinted glasses, man.
It's
like,
one of the things where, like, if you like it, that's fine.
aye.
But, like, folk get pure annoyed when I say I don't like it. It's like, it's fucking.
Aye.
I can not like what I want.
Aye, like you can have an opinion on a film, you know what I mean?
I'll go see
It was that
Interstellar.
kind of, see that way when you see a shit movie and like obviously you're in the cinema, so you sit in like, relative silence,
Yeah.
and then you just turn round at the end to each other and you're like, here.
No,
Like,
because I was enjoying it, but I just remember like looking over folk like to you, and you just looking at your phone, like, and you just being like, "No, man."
It's like it's just like, see that kind of look that you give each other at the end, and you're like, here. Was that shite?
like that was like we walked out and we were kind of like, aye, it was all right, and then
No, I was like, here.
and then slowly dissected it to be like, that was fucking garbage.
But for me, it was like it ended and like fuck all had happened.
Aye,
I was like,
it ended like
wait.
an episode. It ended like an episode of 24 or something like that. Like,
aye.
Have you seen Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy?
Yes.
no,
Yeah.
nope.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Well,
It was
obviously
I'll
quite a confusing
I'll
film.
probably never watch it again. It was like
Aye.
hard work. It's very talky.
When we came out of the cinema, it's quite a confusing film at times. When we came out of the cinema, like, my cousin's quite a film buff. We were like, aye, that was really good. And then my Idris Elba hating cousin came out. He was like, that was total shite. It did not make sense. Then the next week, he was like, I've worked at that film and it was
Aye.
quality.
No, it totally did make sense. Like I did like it, but like turn your phone off, laptop off,
Aye.
put the lights
Oh,
off,
aye.
and just
That was
fucking like stare at it. And
That was like when I was reading that interview with Roy Keane and he said Gun Girl was shite.
Aye.
I was like, mate, you're just stupid.
Aye.
Yeah, folk that said Gun Girl didn't make sense are fucking idiots.
I'm not saying it.
It's not even that. It's just like, again, you're entitled to whatever opinion you want. There's bound to be
Aye.
folk that think that movie is bullshit, and they're totally
Totally,
alright to
but
think
like-
that. But you have to give it a fair rub. Like you have to fucking watch it. You know?
It's fair. Aye, it's fair to say like you didn't like it because you thought it was too long or you thought it was
Aye.
boring, right? But to say a film doesn't make sense when it totally does.
Aye.
It's like it's something totally different. Like
I
I don't like Lost, right?
Aye.
But you do. But I would never say that it doesn't make sense.
Aye. That's what riles me up. It's like,
Aye.
fine, don't like it, and it's flawed. Like it's deeply flawed.
Aye.
It's my favourite show, but
Aye.
it's deeply flawed.
I need to
But
watch
to
that
say it
again.
doesn't make sense, it just is not correct.
Aye.
They answer like everything.
Aye.
You know what I
Johnny
mean?
like into a fist fight at a party on Saturday
Aye.
because somebody said that they were all dead at the end. And he was like, what?
No.
I see just a quick thing on Nightcrawler. Like,
Aye, sorry.
no, I quite enjoyed that.
Welcome to the film show Tangent Cast.
We need to do that more often
Aye.
because we try and stay on track too much and just stop talking about stuff like
Aye.
mid sentence, just like, yep, fuck that. I watched this movie.
Nightcrawler, like, there's nothing to the story, like, at all. See, when I think about it, there was no twist, there was no story. It was just he runs a video news crew that goes.
Aye.
That's it. But the direction is amazing, and Jake Gyllenhaal is unbelievable in it.
Cool.
Like, so good.
I really like him.
There's a bit when
He's
he's
done
like,
so much good stuff.
Prisoners.
there's a bit when I won't tell you obviously what he's filming because it's that bit does kind of play in the storyline, but he's filming something, and it's across the street, and he's like hanging out his car, and like we are seeing a point of view from behind him, and everything's blurred out apart from his wee screen and his camera, which
That's
is
really
showing
cool.
you, and it's so cool. Yeah, Nightcrawler was good.
Right, hold on. I'm eating.
Joe.
Yes.
Alright.
Sting.
No.
Guys, I watched 4 movies.
Aye, same.
So I'll get right in. I started with a film called Believe Me.
Right.
I don't know if it came out in the cinemas or if it was like straight to DVD.
I haven't never heard of
In
that.
fact, I think it was a video on demand release.
Right.
You've seen it in America anyway.
I've seen recently
Aye.
movies coming out on that, like before they're out in the cinema.
VHS, all the VHS movies come out on VOD
Aye.
before they come out in the movies. Believe Me is about a frat group, frat boys, right? 4 of them.
I don't know if I believe you in that.
And one of them that turns out he's ran out of like tuition to pay his fees. So he's like, oh, we need to find a way to make money. And then they go to this like church, like rally thing where they're like trying to get money for kids in Africa. And they see how much money, like...
What kind of film is this?
It's like a comedy, drama, like heist movie or something.
Right,
like.
okay.
They see how much money people give to the church, basically because what the church say to them, kind of thing, like power of words, kind of thing. So they're like, right, we're gonna do a fake one, and then like bump all the money.
Right.
So
is it good? That sounds pretty good.
I didn't like the ending.
Sounds deep.
I'll get to that, right? So like they throw like a fake one, but they don't really get the amount of money they need. But then a guy from like an actual church like rally that like tour and do this kind of thing like comes up and they're like, we want to.
Like the last exorcism.
No.
A guy tours churches. That's all.
He's like, I want to sign you guys to like come and tour with us and like talk to people. So like they have to like people like learn and like fake how to basically fake be religious, so they can like convince these Christians to like give them money, and then they like get cut a certain amount of money off the top and keep it for themselves.
Right.
So it's like them doing that without getting caught, and that's all pretty cool. But then one of them like falls in love with this Christian girl, who is played by Jenny Matrix from Video Game High School.
The blonde.
Aye. And
Jenny Matrix.
like the main blonde girl for Video Game High School.
That's all she's
Is
done.
that her that was in that show? Fucking college show.
Greek?
Yep.
Aye.
Right.
So like then like he's like there's like 2 guys that sort of start to feel like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this. And then like they are like, I don't want to do it anymore, and then the whole kind of breaks down kind of thing, and it's like they stuff happens and like they kind of get caught and
Cool.
stuff happens from that. But like it's one of those movies that doesn't have an ending. And it's like the most frustrating thing. It does, but it ends in like the kind of way Gone Girl ends, but it doesn't work. Like,
is this the drinking buddies of heist films?
no, it's not American Hustle.
I like that movie.
Was it called? Fox.
Chris just dropped all his Reese's Pieces on the floor.
I dropped like 6.
All his Reese's Pieces. All of them, Chris.
Was it called?
You drunken harlot.
Him do what a pretzel.
I'm alright.
They do what Reese's Pieces.
Me, aye. I'll eat a floor piece. Give me the floor pieces.
Was it called? I hope they said beer in hell.
I would watch it. Aye, go for it. It's quite smartly done. Some of the stuff they do, like the way they like pretend that they're like religious and stuff, is like the stuff they say in that. But aye, that was alright. Average.
Cool.
Then I watched.
Holy fuck, man! My phone's gone rapid today.
It is. I watched my first Christmas movie of the 2014 season.
I watched a New Year's film before a Christmas film this year.
You're a psychopath.
Chris, you want a pretzel?
Nah, man.
I have plenty.
I watched 2014's Merry Friggin Christmas, starring the always wonderful Joe McHale. He is the main character in this movie.
Joe McElroy.
No, that's not what I said.
Joe Hendry.
Local hero.
Joe Fisher.
Definitely not. So it's about like him and how like his dad, played by the late great Robin Williams, was sort of like shitty to him at Christmas and like tells him that like Santa doesn't exist and stuff. Like way too young, so he like becomes obsessed with like giving like his kid like a good Christmas. And it turns out he has to go and like see his family, like his mum and dad, at Christmas, and like it kind of all goes to shit, and it's them trying to like. Basically, it's them trying to save... Stuff happens and they try to save Christmas. and it's about like him and his dad having a relationship again.
Cool.
So that was good.
Jingle All the Way 2's out soon.
Nope.
Starring Santino Marella. Nope. The Miracle of
Nope.
Milan.
No.
Did you see that? Remember?
Yep,
He came out the
No.
crowd and won the Intercontinental title. Right, see Santino Marella for WWE? He's now like a comedy character.
Right.
Right.
Cobra.
Like, see before that, he was like... like, see before that, he was a actual wrestler. And see when he was in, like, the equivalent of NXT, he had, like, an MMA fighter gimmick and was, like, pure serious and, like, choked folk out that.
Right.
And then the way they brought him up to WWE was that they did the Raw in Italy and Milan.
And just
Right.
pulled him out the crowd to fight Umaga.
And Umaga came out, the sadly deceased Umaga, who I actually thought was like really good. Yep, that guy.
I know that.
He was like the champ, and they came out and they were like, "Oh, we'll fight anyone. We don't give a fuck." And like, I think Vince McMahon was like with him at that point
yeah.
or something.
I think this was like
And
on the upbringing to WrestleMania 23.
Yeah,
So like Umaga was thingy's bitch at that point.
And then so they had an open challenge to anyone in the crowd. So like, they pulled this guy out, who was a wrestler for the equivalent of NXT. And they called him Santino Marella, and they won the title.
And he was like crying in it.
Folk thought it was real.
I know.
It was
Of
like
course
it was
it
like,
did.
it was like on the news.
My brother was like, "You need
Do
to
you mean
watch The Bottom Line." And I was like, "Why?"
Do you mean like exactly how it was real when Grado jumped the rail in the ICW
Aye.
and then they signed him?
Pretty much.
I never watched like Bottom Line and Velocity and all that. Even when
Neither
I was a kid, I was like, "Nah, it's bullshit.
What is that?
Fuck that
It
shit."
was like an
It's like
hour-long
highlight
version of the.
shows
Aye,
and-
it's just a highlight show.
Oh, like when they
Kinda-
do like Saturday Superstars or
They,
whatever.
Aye,
they don't
just
do
all that
Velocity
sort of-
anymore. It's like Afterburn they do
Aye,
into it.
it's just to fill up their schedule, really. It's so that like Sky has wrestling every day
Ah,
and
Aye.
stuff like.
Yeah, they still do that WWE Superstars.
Aye, you get some. No, it's. Like, I think they might, but
I remember,
main events, they're big kind of midweek.
Aye.
Like, just
The
you get
first,
some good stuff on it sometimes.
the first,
WWE Superstars is our Sunday programming.
the first episode was amazing because they got like Undertaker and that for it, and
Aye.
then they just kind of used it for.
main event is actually pretty good
Carlito and all
'cause
that.
it's like on the network now, so they kind of put
Aye.
like good stuff on it, which is
Well, you could watch
Nice.
that, or you could pay $3.99 a month to
for
get ICW on demand.
Yeah.
Or you can watch ICW Remind. There's something about Mary Hill coming out
Oh, what is that coming
like
out?
in a couple of days. Aye.
Awesome.
They'll show it just week.
Away from wrestling.
Aye, wrestling was fucking awesome this week. Sorry, but it was amazing.
No, that Merry Freakin Christmas was really good. So if you want a Christmas movie that you've not already seen 20,000 times, watch that.
Or Fred Claus.
For some reason, Men in Black's a Christmas movie for me. Like, I don't know. I like watched it one year when I was younger at Christmas.
I don't know,
and
like
then-
Toy Story's a Christmas movie
Aye,
for me.
like,
so.
I watched it one year at Christmas.
For me, it's
'Cause
Santa
it
Claus.
was on like Christmas Eve or something. I watched it. And then
Jingle All the Way's my
it's
favourite.
like sort of turned into a tradition.
Aye,
I
fuck,
don't know why.
fuck Jingle All the Way too, by the way. Starring
Starring
Santino
Santino
Marello
Marella.
and Larry the Cable Guy.
Aye. Who is the Larry the Cable Guy?
He's an American comedian, but he's the voice of Mater in the Cars movies.
Right, okay. He was on Raw
He
last
was on
night.
Raw, yeah.
He was shit. He was like not funny.
That's because he's not funny.
Maybe I'll show
I
it.
can't think of worse casting than putting Owen Wilson and Larry the Cable Guy in the same movie and making it for kids. Like, I don't understand that. And then I watched This Is Where I Leave You.
Oh, there you go.
This movie's about death.
shit.
No, it's a comedy. It's
Comedy about
it's
death.
based around the fact it's Jason Bateman. Jason Bateman, Tina Fey. Please don't do that. Please don't. Jason Bateman, Tina Fey, and a bunch of other famous people that I can't remember the names of. Their dad dies, and he's like his last like request is for them to do Shiva, which is like a Jewish thing where it's like the family will come home and stay in the house for 7 days.
Aye. Yep. Aye. I know that. I know about that for some reason. Maybe primary school or something.
So it's like they're doing that, but like the family's like dysfunctional and they all don't get along and stuff like that. And Jason Bateman's like, he finds out like his wife had like been cheating on him, so they like break up right before he comes home, and then he like meets like an old flame, And then there's a sort of like thing with like Tina Fey and like their neighbour, who like they were going out, but then they get in a car accident, and he was kind of like messed up and like not the same. So like they broke up, and he's played by Timothy Oliphant, I think.
Hitman.
Is he in Hitman?
He is Hitman.
Is he?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Have you saw The Girl Next Door?
Is that the one where she's a porn actress? Yep.
Do you know the porn producer?
Aye.
That's Hitman.
Is it? I know he's in Scream. I know he's in Scream too.
Yep.
So I really liked that.
The Hitman movie was pretty good.
I've not seen it.
It's pretty bad. I don't think I get to the end of it.
I remember kind of liking it. I remember he goes into like flies in a window and they're playing Hitman on the Xbox. You're like, wait.
But I remember like kind of liking like the Casper movie, and it's not good.
Yes, it is.
Fail.
I really liked This Is Where I Leave You. It's a comedy, so you can't really say much about it.
There was bits where they said stuff and it was funny.
It was funny and it was also touching, I guess.
Aye.
Cool. Jason Bateman's usually, even if it's bad, he's good in it.
He was good in Paul.
And he was.
I've not seen that yet.
Paul?
He was,
You went to see it in the cinema?
No, I never.
Even like Mickey Dizzle was there.
I've not seen it. I've not seen that film.
Wait, what's
You
good?
must have
It's
not
good.
fucking asked me.
That
Fucking did.
Jason Bateman's character was good in it. If you know what I'm saying without saying it.
He's one of the sidekicks, isn't like the two FBI guys, isn't he?
Aye. He's like the guy that's chasing them.
Aye. Yeah, it's good. And Tina Fey does. I want to marry Tina Fey. So
I don't know who that is.
Tina Fey from like 30 Rock. And,
I thought that's who it was. She's V funny.
She is.
She like writes most of 30 Rock, does she not?
She wrote all of
It's
it.
like about
All
her.
of it. Aye.
It's like about her life.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's
Was
like,
she a
it's like
producer or
about her
something?
being on SNL.
Right, okay. That makes
Um,
much more sense then.
She's got a new show coming out.
I like Baldwin, is so funny in that.
Aye.
Apparently he said some like super racist shit.
He did, aye.
I've no idea.
That's what that South Park episode's about, where he has like the thing in his head that like
Oh fuck.
thinks what he's saying.
What
I
did they
don't
say?
know.
Speaking of South Park, like South Park's been amazing
Yeah.
this
I've
season.
watched like
That
3 or 4 of the new
is
episodes.
just-
I've got them on my
It's the
computer.
best it's been in a long
What ones have
time.
you saw?
I watched the first one of the season. I watched the gluten-free Ebola. I watched the Kickstarter. I watched the drones one.
Aye.
I didn't watch the sissy one because I didn't like the start of it.
That's like the one. That's like the Lord one. That's one of the best ones.
Aye. Yeah.
Well, I seen. Maybe I did see all that, but I can't remember this Hunger Games thing.
Feeling good on Wednesday. Right. Hunger Games. Yeah.
I can't remember that.
Yeah. Hunger Games. I'm gonna
I've
sing that tonight when I go see it.
got episodes 6 and 7. I think still to watch.
It's good.
It is so fucking funny. There was like one episode where I thought it wasn't quite as good as it had
Last
been.
week's thing.
The VR one.
Aye.
No, I like that.
What was on before that?
It's gonna annoy me now if I don't like think about it.
Ball bag.
I can't remember.
It must have been that good.
The drones one was hilarious.
Aye.
It was so funny.
Have you heard the tale of Craig's mum's bush?
See the songs in it. See some of the underappreciated songs in South Park. It's like everybody goes on about like stuff for the movie, like Uncle Fucker and all the kind of Terrence and
Kyle's
Phillip
mum.
stuff. But see the Lemmy Winks. Holy shit! I'd watch a movie about Lemmy Winks. And
She made me go Astra Trout.
Faith plus one.
Aye.
And the James Cameron song.
I can't believe they're bringing that and My Bitch Ain't a Hobbit out on double-sided
Aye.
vinyl
I know.
for Black Friday.
Anyway,
I might buy it. Like, honestly.
was that all your films this week?
I don't. I'm eating popcorn. Should.
Look, the reason that I've not watched many films the last couple of weeks is because of Sons of Anarchy. So,
Here, do you know what's in Forbidden Planet? But it's like £50.
what? I'm going to buy it.
It's like this book this size, and it's supernatural on the road with Dean and Sam Winchester.
What? Is it like their notebook?
I don't know. I didn't look into it because it was like sealed. Like you can't open it because it's like get cellophane around it. But I think it might be like behind the scenes stuff as well.
Ah, right. The fact that show's still amazing blows my mind.
You can read all the better / fiction that they've published into books. That they have released in.
Sons of Anarchy comic out.
Aye, there is a
Aye. Chris, you really need to catch up on Sons, man. That is some
Cowboy, didn't like it
crazy
anymore.
fucking shit. Look, see the finale to season 5?
Aye.
It's amazing.
I've watched 45 minutes of that episode and it's shite.
The end is mental.
Right.
You
I've
are
got like
fucking
I've got
idiot
seven
sometimes.
minutes of that episode to watch, and I didn't like what I'd
That
seen.
is like exactly when it just goes up crazy. And then the full of season 6 is just madness. And then this season has been like, I've had to like lie down after episodes to like rest.
Like the Sons of Anarchy
Stephen, have you seen
Facebook.
the bit with the spoon yet?
Nope.
So fuck.
The Sons of Anarchy Facebook page like keeps posting up of like pictures of Jax looking into the distance, saying like, "Are you still alive after that last episode?"
Mate, see
Putting
this
up
week-
pictures of Jax like staring off into the distance and being like, "Will Jax survive till the end? Hashtag final raid. Hashtag episode 11."
So see last week's. It was actually like I need to like watch something funny.
Are you a fan of the Sons of Anarchy drinking game on Facebook?
What's that?
It's the Sons of Anarchy drinking game on Facebook.
What's the rules?
It's like 90. it's like every time Chibs calls Jax Jackie Boy.
Aye. Did you ever
Drink
see
every-
drink every time Nero calls someone Cabron or Mano.
Mano? There's a bit where he's like really sad and he's like
Look up, it's
talking to
Facebook.
Jax about something and he's like pure emotional. He's like
He calls him Mano.
He's like, Jax, Mano, I'm sorry. Like, oh. Sound like Drew McIntyre.
He's Hispanic, not Canadian, Joe. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
We're sorry.
Sorry.
You get Facebook there, you noob cunt.
Yeah, I'm not doing this, by the way. We get films to talk about.
You'll get spoilers like fuck as well.
Aye, I know.
Theo Rossi, who plays Juice, just posted like R.I.P. such and such.
Aye.
Like as soon as an episode aired, aye. And I'd like watched it by then.
Oh,
The
no.
end of the last episode that I watched was really good, and I just remembered what it was.
No, don't tell fucking tell.
With a spoon.
No.
Right.
And it's on the iPad.
Aye.
Aye.
I didn't
Aye.
realise it was with a
It's
spoon.
a grapefruit spoon.
What? Gosh.
Fuck. See, when I started messaging you, just like, holy fuck, man.
Aye.
Watch this. It was like that.
Right, I'll watch it. Right.
You really should. Like, the end of season...
I watched a film.
Shut the fuck up.
Right, what did you watch?
I watched Zach Galifianakis, Owen Wilson's Are You Here?
Have you heard about that
Right.
Galifianakis show he's coming up with? Where he's a trainee clown.
Aye, he's writing that with Louis C.K.
Aye, he
Aye.
wants to be a clown. Sounds pretty good.
These podcasts are getting too long.
You're getting too long.
If folk want a long podcast.
Too long in my patience.
You're getting too big for your boots.
We'll commit you to the ground.
40-minute podcast. Bullshit.
We get rid of Gary, we'll get rid of you next, Chris.
Show's nothing without me.
Hashtag, this is the film show final ride.
Hashtag Chris's final ride.
We burnt Gary's film show tattoo off his fullback in an abandoned like car garage.
Just like got a tattoo gun out and painted over it with black. Are You Here is about Owen Wilson's a weatherman, but he's not happy in life. And Zach Galifianakis is like a weird, like loner stoner who's like mentally ill, like actually mentally ill. And then his dad dies, so he inherits like all his money and like his full, like farm. But then like our dad's like weird gold digger hippie girlfriend's there, and Owen Wilson falls in love with her, and it's like a weird mumblecore journey to fulfilment that also doesn't really have an ending. So ram that up your chuff if that's what you're into. That's all I watched this week.
Would you watch?
Watched a few things. I watched Sons of Anarchy.
You
Aye.
told us.
So we just talked about it for fucking 15 minutes.
Yep. It's amazing.
I just dropped that popcorn.
The fact that I was in season 5 before you started this,
Yep.
and now I'm still in season
And now
5,
now I'm on my hashtag final ride.
you're in your...
Chris was on season 5 before we started this podcast today. And he's still on it today.
Aye. I've been watching Supernatural. Watching Supernatural since last Christmas, I think. Or close to that.
I've been watching it since the start of October.
I'm now on season 10. So
grab a pen, season 10.
I actually can't think of any bad episodes of that show. And
Pilot.
Racist ghost truck.
That's like one of the best ones. It's amazing.
Racist ghost truck.
The one with the bugs was pretty shit.
I liked that one, the kind of plague thing.
Aye.
In the street, I liked it.
It just looked bollocks.
It didn't look very good, but I liked it.
I feel like there was a couple of naff episodes. The one on the
I
plane.
just mean-
The one on the plane.
I just mean not many.
But the guy jumps every 40 minutes.
That's like the black stuff.
Aye. I like that, no?
No.
It's
You widen your paranormal
No,
spectrum.
No, I've really enjoyed it.
I'll widen your spectrum.
I'm
on my
nearly on
fists.
episode 200, and I can't think of more than like 2 or 3 kind of
Aye.
mediocre episodes.
No, it is well made. I seen they're doing a musical episode.
I've still not seen the found footage episode that everybody goes on about.
Really
Ghost Faces.
good. Really good.
They made that into like a web series.
Yep.
What season is it?
I can't remember.
Well, I've seen it, so it can't be that far in.
But the
3 or
ghost
4.
the ghost facers make multiple appearances throughout the show.
Aye, they do.
They're in season 9.
Ghost Faces.
They do a few episodes like get the found footage one. They've got the one where they go to an alternate reality where they are stars of a TV show called Supernatural,
Great,
and like they play Jensen Ackles and that other guy.
great. Misha Collins. Nope, that's
Cass.
yeah.
Have
No
you
one
met
seems to
Castiel
get-
yet?
Nope, he wouldn't have.
No, I don't think so.
He's a great character.
There's 2 people on the homepage of when you go on Supernatural Netflix, and I'm like, who are these folks?
Aye. It's probably Crowley and
Aye, it'll be-
Castiel.
aye.
There's
Come on.
fuck, I was trying to think of like the weird episodes. There's the episode with the classic movie monsters,
What?
and it's like all in black and white.
Ooh.
Aye, it's amazing.
I'm actually
The episode
really,
where they're
really...
on the episode where they like are on the film set that's like haunted. It's
Yeah,
like really good.
that's good.
The fact that I'm only halfway through season 2 actually makes me pretty happy.
Aye, it
fact I've
is
get-
like that
The fact I've got another 8.5 seasons to watch, 7.5, something like that.
because it's mostly a procedural. You can just watch an episode and then go away with it. And come
Aye.
back and, like, have you met the author yet? That's wrote the Supernatural books
Nope.
that like are real books, and
Nope.
are about Sam and Dean, and like all the stuff that he writes happens to them.
No.
It's pretty good. Aye, it's a great show. I'm nearly caught up. I'm gonna have to watch it weekly soon, and that makes me really annoyed.
What movies did you watch, though?
I watched Frozen.
Yep.
It's great. Gary's fucking talking shit.
What?
That movie,
It's a masterpiece.
the movie's amazing. It's so good.
Yep.
We've talked about that at length.
Well, I watched Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius.
So good.
Aye, obviously. It looked shite.
Aye, it
It
looks like shit.
Honestly, it looks like something Steven showed me done today in his class. No disrespect to him, but he done it in 5 minutes.
That's a lie.
When did you do it? Like 2 seconds?
No, it took me like 2 days.
2 days to make a film.
To be fair, it probably took them 6 months to make Jimmy Neutron that still looked like
Aye,
bollocks.
that's
So,
true.
Aye.
Aye.
I watched Tomb Raider.
Yes. What else did you watch?
I watched Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, because that came out yesterday, didn't it?
That's
And you bought it and watched
that's
it?
when I watched it, yeah. It's amazing. I'd waited for ages to see it. I waited for ages to see it.
Fuck the police.
And,
Yo, fuck them.
Stop quoting that film.
I waited ages to see it because I loved Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And that was brilliant.
No, good on you for waiting for the DVD.
Yep, that's the one. That's me. Aye, it was great. It was epic.
What else did you watch?
I watched a scary movie.
He watched a train. And he got on it.
Tell us about the scary. Would you like to wait for Chris's Creepy Corner?
Aye.
Can I introduce a new segment today?
Aye.
Right.
The wrestling wrap up.
Nope. So, as you guys probably know,
Spoken season.
I do enjoy taking a shit.
Jesus Christ. Oh, what? No, yes. Yes. Oh, I've just remembered this.
The other day, I don't like going to the toilet in public toilets, right? It's not a thing I enjoy. Especially at my university, right? So,
I don't know uni shite to do.
the last week I was running late, so I didn't have time to go for my morning deuce, right? So I got up and I kind of rushed to uni, and then we had a break, and I was like, I need to go drop one. So I went to the toilet.
You dropped the bass?
I'm all about that bass. So I sat down, and in front of me is, your graffiti, your usual fare.
Right.
FC Bayern München.
Aye.
There's a boy in my course who's in Aberdeen Ultra, and he sticks up his supporters Ultras group stickers everywhere.
I sat down, right, and there's just like a list on the wall, in the back of the cubicle, right, and I'm like, what's this, right?
You got a photo of this, dude?
So I lean closer, right, I'm like, what's this?
This is amazing, by the way.
I lean closer, and I was like, I noticed, like, these are movie titles, right? Lists of movie titles, right? So I'm like, what the fuck's going on here, right? So, there's a little like ripped sticker, and someone wrote on it, and it says, describe your poo with a movie title. Right? So I'm like, okay. So I start reading the titles.
Right.
So, we start with The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
It's actually Creature from the Black Bit.
That's what I said.
You said The Creature?
Or whatever.
Right, well.
Then we move on to Mission Impossible.
No, that funny.
$1 Million Baby. The Thing. Flubber.
Yeah.
There Will Be Blood. The Black Swan.
It's quite vivid.
Scream.
No.
What Lies Beneath.
No, that funny.
Independence Day. the Dark Knight.
No.
Escape from Alcatraz.
The Hobbit 2.
Deep Impact. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly.
Is there one coming up here that...
An Unexpected Journey. Lord of the Rings. The Two Towers. Taken. Killer Joe. Free Willy. Black Dynamite. 50-50.
A funny film.
And Rocky. I was like, that's quite good, right? So I was like, I need to add my own. So the big man chimes in, gets the pencil out the bag. Must have said, I don't know what I think I was doing in the toilet, man. Because by this point I'd finished my shite and I'd pulled up my trousers. So I whipped the pencil out of my bag and I scrawled 127 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a weekly and check to see if anyone's added any new movies.
Right.
And I can also add any suggestions that you guys think might be funny.
Event Horizon.
Independence Day is brilliant.
Extraterrestrial.
It just has to be stuff that like doesn't actually make sense. Like,
But kinda does, like...
Nymphomaniac Volume 1 and 2.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thor the Dark World.
End of Watch.
So there you go. That's that.
I want one that's really good.
I'm going to move on just now, right?
Remember Me.
Nightcrawler.
We're
Twilight Eclipse.
New Moon. Breaking Dawn.
Part 2.
Right, we're going to go over
Prisoner of
to
Azkaban.
Chris's Creepy Corner, Chamber of Secrets.
Ride along.
See no evil.
Titanic.
Jingle all the way to. Right, we're in Chris's Keeper Corner.
Aye, am we?
Chris, what horror films did you watch this week?
2 that I can remember.
Well, tell us the 2 that you can remember.
I watched the original Friday the 13th.
Aye.
It's good.
Good, innit?
I've never seen that.
It's cleverly made.
Sneeze demons.
Like seeing how they...
Creeps up on the bottle again.
Oh, God, fuck, man.
4 o'clock?
Yup!
Holy fuck.
Right, hurry up, my dad gets in 20 minutes.
Aye, it's really good. It's really cleverly made.
Aye, I really liked it.
It's a bit like Halloween, but I don't know what came out first.
Halloween came out first. Halloween was like the original.
It's kind of like a wee bit inspired by that, maybe.
Well, aye, it's a slasher film, so
No, but I'm talking about the way it's filmed.
probably aye.
No, it's really good. The fact that like Jason's not even in the first one kind of makes folk think.
Apart from right at the end.
Oh wait, aye, but you just fucking ruined that, didn't you?
Mate. See if you don't ken that.
Also watched.
You're a disgrace.
Also watched the most underrated vampire film of all time, Near Dark, starring a teenaged Nathan Petrelli for Heroes.
Nathan Petrelli?
Nathan
Or
Petrelli.
Peter Petrelli?
No, Nathan
Oh,
Petrelli.
fuck. The shit one.
The president?
Aye.
Peter Petrelli!
Peter Petrelli!
Yatta!
Yeah, I watched all of that show recently. And like, well,
Mind they killed him and then just brought him back?
aye, like the last 3 seasons aren't like amazing. But they're not.
They are shit.
They're not as like hot garbage.
The last season
They
was
are
shite.
shit.
The end was pretty good.
The last season, I never
What I'm
watched the
buzzing
end
for
'cause
is
it was
Heroes
hot
Reborn
garbage.
next year.
Aye, a bit weird.
Anyway, Near Dark.
Aye.
Have you seen it?
Nope.
How was
Have you
that?
seen it?
Don't
No.
spoil it because it just
It's
describe it to me.
great.
It sounds good.
It's great. Well, it was like one of Catherine Bigelow's first solo
Aye.
directionals, and she
Seems a
was
bit
kind
off-
of.
Seems a bit off kilter from what she usually does.
I know she wasn't like married to James Cameron at this point, but they were
James
kind of
Cameron.
James Cameron.
they were kind of pumping.
We're going to listen to that as soon as
So-
this finishes.
So she was trying to get a cast together for this film, and James Cameron was like this is genuinely how it went. He was like, no, don't bother, just use the cast for Aliens. So it's like that's exactly how it went down. So there's like something like 5 or 6 folk that were in Aliens that are in this film. Bill Paxton, that's in it.
That's what happened with Argo.
Was it?
Ben Affleck watched Red State and was just like, I'm going to cast everybody that was in that in Argo.
So it's such a good film. Like it's just about this guy, and he's like, "Oh, that bird's kind of hot," and she's like, "The lit winch," and he's like, "Oh, what'd you do? You bite me?" And they're like, "Right, you can't go in sunlight anymore, so we're just going to
How
stop about
much?
and kill folk."
How much is it like Lost Boys?
Not at all.
No?
Like they don't even know they're vampires. They're just like they don't like turn into anything. They're just like, "Oh, you can't go in sunlight, but we need to drink folks' blood." Apparently, it's the only like cinema released vampire film that never mentions the word vampire.
That's quite cool. What about Nosferatu?
What?
The original?
I don't know.
Nosferatu.
I don't know. That's just what the IMDb
Vampire.
trivia said.
Do you think like vampire the way it was originally spelled with a Y
Yeah.
is like much better
Aye.
than spelling it
I
with
like
an
a
I?
vampiro.
I'm guessing that's a wrestler.
Yes.
So I just bought it in Blu-ray. So if anyone wants to borrow after Joe watches the 20 films that he has,
I
For me.
know. I just like...
I will take
The
up
thing
that
is,
offer.
it's not like I've just not watched what you've gave me. I've just not really watched films. Because I've been watching TV.
the
My
main-
name's Joe Fisher and I'm part of a film podcast, but I've just no watched films.
It's a busy time of the year for me, you fucking dick.
What a dick, man. It's a busy time for everybody. It's Christmas. Get the fuck.
if you've not watched Near Dark, go
I
watch
helped
Near
turn
Dark.
on the rain through Christmas lights last weekend.
What? Helped turn on Renfrew, the wrestler.
See if Chris Renfrew turned on the Renfrew Christmas
Mate,
lights.
so I'm saying they should have done it.
See if they just had like the provost and the wee like, lassie on to turn it on, and then just any come and battered them and turned it on themselves.
God is subject to change.
Just turned it on.
Aye, so
Chris, mate.
that wasn't
What
me.
did you eat?
That wasn't me.
Joe, mate, that's that Bombay bad boy, man.
As- as-
Did that burn? Oh my god.
No, it's still never.
Aye, so Near Dark was really good.
Right.
Fart twice, Shepherd's
Do you watch
Delight.
any scary ones?
Makes no sense.
Fart in the morning,
Did you watch-
Shepherd's morning.
I didn't watch any horrors now.
I did.
What?
I watched Extraterrestrial.
Was it Uber
I feel like you've already talked about this.
No,
Aye, so
no.
did I.
No.
Sure.
I talked about I was going to watch it because the first image that came up on IMDb was somebody getting anal probed. It's like, oh shit.
That's why you wanted to watch it?
No,
I think it's bad now.
fucking just shit. Like, it just did. It has
So was alien abduction.
like has no.
I don't believe any of you. I'm
has-
not going to watch them.
It has no like redeeming qualities. It's no one of the like low budget horror movies where like it was alright. Was like just shit. Everything about it. Acting was terrible. Like they tried to have a kind of greater story going on. It was shit.
Good.
It was just terrible. Everything about it was terrible. It is not worth watching at all. It's just bad. About a group of kids that go, well, a group of like young adults that go to a cabin in the woods, but instead of like zombies or something coming, it's
instead of
yeah,
zombies.
alien scum.
Aliens.
Scum.
Instead of big
and
feet.
someone gets anal probe.
Aliens come in anal probe.
Did you see like
How much is it, or is it not like the very first episode of South Park where Cartman gets anal probe?
Well, that's actually entertaining, so nothing like it. But you do get like like you see out the eyes of the probe. So well,
Going into his arse?
not that it has eyes, but like you see like the camera is the probe going at his bum.
Letting the fourth kind.
Maybe, I don't know, but you know, and then you see his face,
Except she doesn't have an arse. It's just a blackened screen.
and then you see his face, and then he's dead. So I don't actually know why they probed anyone because it just kills him. But that's us
I
getting.
can think of a worse way of getting killed than getting a pole shoved up my arse and then getting killed.
No, that was the cause of death. He wasn't then killed after it.
Well, if someone shoved a pole so hard up my arse that I died, I think I might be a bit miffed.
But it's like this is like a question into like the deeper mythology of extraterrestrial. What is the point in doing that if it kills him?
Feels good.
But he dies. What's in it for the aliens?
Probing.
Snuff films.
Aye. They've got it in filming their own.
Maybe it was like the first guy.
They're going it in filming their own.
Maybe it was the guy's first day in the job, and he's like, I slept the probe, and that's how he's dead.
Maybe they're making
Punctured along.
Maybe they're making documentaries.
Aye, maybe.
Maybe they're
Notice
doing
how if you shove this pole up this alien's bum, it dies.
Bill Day Spring Watch. They shove this pole up a kangaroo's jacksie, man. He's dead.
Right, let's go on this hot ass train because this creepy call is getting weird.
So you're done.
Let's
We're
go.
getting on the night train.
Let's go straight to the Isle
It's the
Street
midnight
tweet of the
meat
week.
train.
Isle Street tweet the last 2 weeks. Do you know that? See a song? It's constantly on replay in my head. As I live my life. That's all I hear.
And we're going up hot straight.
You played much more Five Nights at Freddy's?
Jabroni, but that little punk break his back, make him humble, put him in a camel clutch, and I didn't do it because for the God and Jesus and Mr. McMahon.
Like a sequel to a game that I like really, really loved came out, and that was like $1.99, so I just bought that instead.
Dumb Ways to Die too.
No, it was Earn to Die too. So you're in a car and you like drive over zombies, and it's kind of like
Films.
you get like
Island Chic tweet of the week.
you get like a certain distance, and then your car will blow up, and then you get money for how far you go. So like every round you're like upgrading your car.
Right. Okay.
Until you get to the end. And
Cool.
Right, guys, I've kind of already seen a tweet that's like really good.
Chic the movie.
Oh shit, that's a thing.
It is.
They're
No
making
way.
a documentary
Oh
about
my
the Iron Chic. Oh,
Put on the trailer
mate.
now.
No.
Live trailer viewing.
No.
Honestly,
No.
I want to hear Chris's on-air reaction
Nope.
to how amazing it
No.
looks.
I want to see the Isle Street.
It's got The Rock in it.
Go down.
He tweeted this like last night, and it just says, "What the fuck is the Bay?" I thought it was really good.
I saw some like good ones throughout like the wrestling that was on throughout the week as well.
Jennifer Lopez is 45, and so is 500 dead dogs.
That's the winner. That's the winner.
That's it. That is it. We have it. That is it.
Shut this down.
We are
It is
done.
home time.
I've noticed he's just started. He stopped saying jabroni. He's just started saying jabron. Get educated, you fucking jabron.
There was one. I saw one like during Raw or something like that was amazing.
Fuck the flip flops.
Sting Bubba.
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry just shat his pant.
Just shit his pant.
Sean Ambrose impressed me. He called him Sean. Holy oh, shit. Oh my god. Somebody please go fuck yourself.
Did he even say about Dean Ambrose?
Sean Ambrose impressed me and the Wyatt fucking awesome Bubba. Hashtag Survivor Series.
What's the Iggy Azalea one?
Iggy Azalea, you fucking pancake tits. You never win the music. You deserve fucking suplex on your head.
What's that bit? Horse?
Aye, that was during the AMA.
Aye.
He tweeted a whole bunch of stuff.
What movie better? High School Musical 3 or Justin Bieber, You Have Birdseed Balls and Forever Fuck Yourself 5.
Thanks, Michelle.
Oh my god. He's been on the form this week, man.
Hashtag thanks Michelle Obama for the kush you gave me last night. It was excellent, Bubba.
I was retweeting stuff during Survivor Series, I'm pretty sure, if you go on my account. That was all pretty fucking excellent.
God.
I was really, really tired, so I can't remember, like...
Sting looked like Greg the Hammer Valentine. I don't know what that means.
Look him up. He's an old bastard.
Team Cena or the Team Authority shooting wigs, I can beat the fuck out of all of them. I love hashtag Team Shiki trend in the world or I fuck you up, Bubba.
I'm gonna go with... It's got to be
just
thanks Michelle Obama.
Then it's just loads of retweets about Brendan Rodgers.
No, I think it's got to be Jennifer Lopez is 45 and so is 500 dead dogs.
Okay.
It's a hard one.
You can use promo code T-shirt 30.
I want a soundbite of Jerry the King Lawler saying WWE 2K15 is the best game he has ever seen on air.
Jerry the King Lawler doesn't know what a video game
You can
is.
tell he just like ran out of words that could like come out his mouth. It's like it's the best game I've ever seen. Oh no.
Sting! Sting! Mega Man! Super fighting robot!
You need to put that over Sting coming out.
Mega Man! He's came to save the world!
Please. Stephen,
No.
make this dream a reality for me.
I will do it. I will put it on Facebook and I will tag you in it.
Yes.
Mega Man!
That's us this week. This
Oh.
show has been tired.
Not any hot
one,
news.
No one uses this podcast for news.
Mate,
No.
I have a jingle
No one-
set up, but mate.
No one lasts
I have
until the
some-
news.
I have some hot news for this week.
Jabroni, but that little punk break his back, make him humble, put him in a camel clutch, and I didn't do it because for the God and Jesus and Mr. McMahon.
Right, news.
My face hurts from laughing at the Iron Sheik. Sean Ambrose.
Guys, not that it's relevant anymore because it's been announced officially in the news, but I get told before it was released that the Star Wars trailer would be coming out today by a guy who worked on Star Wars.
I thought it was
Excellent.
the weekend.
Well, Friday.
Aye, what's not the day?
It got announced like yesterday, but
Aye, that's what I'm saying.
aye,
It's out on Friday.
Aye, Friday. Oscar Isaac
But I
will
get
play
told-
Apocalypse.
aye. By the way, Total Films website is now just Games Radar.
Really?
Yep.
It's weird.
So,
it's now Games Radar we're plagiarising.
press pass.
I just go on IGN Film.
Hugh Jackman has released his first pictures when he's playing Blackbeard in this Peter Pan movie. It's just called Pan. He looks like a fucking idiot.
Pan.
Yep. Pan.
Pan breed.
Pan, oh yes, Pan breed.
Pan breed deed.
Oscar Isaac will play Apocalypse in the X-Men movie.
Yep.
Fine.
J.K. Rowling has completed the wonderful script for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Right.
Sylvester Stallone describes PG-13 Expendables 3 as a horrible miscalculation.
I watched that this week. I've never seen the end.
That's good, that. How amazing is Antonio Banderas?
Aye. See Wesley Snipes and
trying an outrun that
Wesley Snipes and all that, what you in prison for? He says tax evasion.
Oh, mate, Chris, your cousin's going to be buzzing.
What?
Idris Elba X-Men Apocalypse rumours inaccurate.
Aye, he only cares about Idris Elba and Bond 25.
Thank fuck. Josh Boone says the Stand adaptation will span 4 films. Ridley Scott, funnily enough, after saying that Prometheus 2
will not have any xenomorphs in it, has been like, oh, but there's going to be a new xenomorph in it. A different one.
That guy talks so much shit.
Ah, he's a wank.
I have a hot news scoop.
What?
This week, shooting finished on The Condemned 2 Desert Heat.
Fuck.
Starring.
Press pack. Get it ordered!
Starring Randy Orton.
Whoa!
Instead of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He hears voices in his head. They understand, they counsel him, they talk to him.
Did you see, I think it was WrestleMania, where they like sang his theme tune for him? It was fucking horrendous. It's like so bad.
Well, guys, the trailer for Pitch Perfect 2 came out, so that's all I care about.
Right, move on.
A new trailer for...
Someone died and Stephen just scrolled by it.
I don't know who it is. I don't feel bad for just like saying...
The Woman in Black Angel of Death trailer.
Aye. There's a trailer came out for Cinderella.
Cool.
That guy...
Digimon Hunter!
He's going to be in...
He sounds like a Motherwell player.
Digimon. His name is Digimon.
His
actual name
is his middle
Digimon.
Is his middle name Digital Monsters? And his second name is Digimon Are the Champions?
Digimon, Digital Monsters.
Digimon Are the Champions!
Is it just me or is Gravity overrated?
He's going to be in Guy
No,
Ritchie's
Gravity's awesome.
Knights of the Round Table
like
movie.
that.
Please stop.
We've seen these. Maybe I've just seen them.
Chloe Grace Moretz is to play a young Jean Grey in X-Men Apocalypse.
That'd be cool.
That seems like good casting. Yep.
She's talented.
Yes.
I was going to say, her kind of doing anything seems to be good casting from
Aye.
her track record. Like,
Even Carrie was good.
The trailer for the Peanuts movie came out and it looks really cool.
right.
The Jurassic World trailer comes out on Friday,
Aye.
as does
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, but that's only in cinema. I'm not putting that out online.
Christopher Nolan defends Interstellar sound mix. We've already panned him.
We've not even seen it.
Jude Law's also going to be in this Guy Ritchie Roundtable movie.
Vin Diesel's in
Scream
another film.
TV show will now change Ghostface mask.
Oh, I heard
What
that.
is this all about, man? First of all, like, Ghostface isn't going to be in it, even though it's Scream. Nobody just changes mask because MTV. Right.
That's
Universal planning at least 3 more Fast and Furious
I've
films.
seen that.
I didn't know that.
You're damn fucking right. There's going to be like 10 of them.
Daniel Brühl to play villain in Captain America Civil War.
What do you think Fast and Furious 10 will be called? Fast X Furious.
Furious X.
Fast and Furious meets Wolverine.
Fast 10 Furious.
Fast and
No.
Furious.
Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift 2.
No, Fast and Furious. Fasting Up.
This show's fucking over. Fast and Furious versus the Expendables. Tokyo Drift 7.
Ronda Rousey.
I can't wait for the new Fast and Furious. And like,
I bet you they make a Tokyo Drift 2.
New trailer arrives.
Imagine
I bet
the
you
guy for Tokyo, like the main white guy for Tokyo Drift, is in the new Fast and Furious.
Yep.
And he's not in the trailer or anything because he's like a shit actor. But I can't wait.
New trailer for 50 Shades of Grey, a film which nobody seems to be caring about because it's going to be shite.
Apart from what we've talked about, I want to talk about Margot Robbie being cast as Harley Quinn, or rumoured to be cast as Harley Quinn in
she
Suicide
is.
Squad.
She is.
Is she?
She's the only confirmed person in that film.
So there you go. That's all for the news. I'm not even going to bother playing the jingle.
We're just going to go.
We're just going to absolutely get to, after Joe made that horrendous Fast and Furious 8 London Calling. See if you just take a movie and put London Calling at the end of it.
Imagine it was
It's going
Fast
to
and...
be alright. Me and Joe had an in-depth conversation with a bunch of drunk people about Agent Cody Banks 2, Destination London on Saturday night.
I've got a proposition movie title.
No, it wasn't.
No, wait for it.
It wasn't an in-depth conversation. It was somebody said it was shit, so I shouted at them for 10 minutes about why it's amazing.
Just got a wee
I'm
suggestion.
pretty sure it ended with my grandma don't like no one and standing on our carpet, especially the police. Shut up, Grandma, drink your prune juice.
Right, continue.
Just for Fast and Furious 10. Fast and Furious. Irvin Cruz.
Mate.
Or was it Cruz Irvin? I never get it the right way around. Who cares, right? See you later, bye. That's season 1.
That's season 1. Roll credits. Right, I keep forgetting I need to get the jungle up, man.
Rub-a-dub-a-dub-dub.
Right. Bye.
Bye.
See you next week. I hope. Say bye, Chris.
Bye. We forgot to go over the ghost evidence.
Chris's house is not haunted.
Ah, yes.